Welcome back, everyone, to Angelina's Angels. I'm your host, Jeff, and this is Jeff's Junction. We're back here again, another week, another song. This is another song off of Angelina's new album, Secret of the Soul, where it features lyrics or words of her grandmother's poetry set to music. From what I understand, there may have been some additions or whatever to the lyrics by Angelina to make them into beautiful songs. And if you've been following along on this journey through the album with me, you would be able to plainly see that yes, there is beauty in this music. And her, like Angelina's uncanny ability, uncanny is probably the wrong word, but the ability to transform lyrics that are almost sad, like the poetry of previous songs that I've reacted to. Talk about love lost and Angelina's ability to convey love gained. You know, I feel this like whimsical kind of excitement, this like new love kind of feeling inside my heart. And then when I get down to the lyrics, I realize that, hey, no, this has nothing to do with love. It's more about loss. This one here, a song called Falling for You. I don't know anything about it. I did want to touch on one comment that I got from Andy Chanel 58, a regular commenter on my videos. Jeff, enjoying your reactions to Angelina's album, Secret of the Soul. It's available on iTunes, Amazon Music, Tidal, and Spotify. So that's just, from one regular viewer letting me know where we can find her music. The biggest support we can give Angelina is to purchase the album. Makes a great gift too. I always put a link at the bottom in my description to this video and to Angelina herself. I always recommend, and to every artist that I react to. It's my channel is a reaction, maybe a review at times. It's my thoughts, opinions about music. It's about me getting to know a new artist or new songs by an artist that I once knew. But it's not a substitution from you guys listening to the original. So I always encourage you guys to follow the links, to follow her page or whoever's page, and to follow that original art, not to just use me. And some people might ask me why I pause so much if I love the music. Well, it's partly for that reason. I want to disrupt the song so that it encourages you to go and find the original work, and to give her the views, to give the algorithm a chance to present you guys the right music, the right videos. A lot of you had said, if you can just bring it back a couple seconds, and that's partly why I don't. It's like I've done a lot of research on copyright law, and I don't want to get into deep detail about it, but in order for this to kind of be my own content, it has to be transformative. And if I'm using every last second of a video, I'm really just using someone else's video. I'm not making my own content. And like, I disagree with that, but there is like a fine line in between what is theirs and what is now mine. And so I change it up a little bit, and I don't always go back, but I do appreciate, when you've mentioned that, hey, Jeff, you paused it at the wrong time, and you really do need to go back and listen to that because you missed an important flow of a song. And so when that happens and you guys let me know about that, I feel like, oof, yeah, I screwed up there. And I'll just end with this, is that I follow Beth Rohr's reaction channel. She's the first one I watched, so I show support for the one who got me into this. And there was a song that I really wanted to hear, and that's how I found out about her, was a Pearl Jam song. And, there's not one point in the song that you can't pause and it's not going to ruin it. It's just for me. But I appreciate the the platform and what she brings to the table, her expertise. And so I just have to like take these videos that I watch with a grain of salt. They're for a reason, and I'm going to continue to watch them despite those interruptions, in the music. And when I really want to, I can just jump right into Pearl Jam's album on YouTube, and I can listen to the whole thing uninterrupted, official music. Anyway, that being said, here we are. This is just me going through the album one video at a time as Jim releases them on his page. I will leave a link to his page in my description as well. If you're looking to follow along on your own, you can do that too. So let's get into this one. I'll just transition this right over. Holy smoke, 6 minutes. I need to get back on my routine here, my script, so I'm not jibber jabbing your ear off. But I've already fallen back into my old ways. Sorry about that, guys.
I walk this road 1,000 times, but never with a heart like mine. The stars are watching, soft and true. They know tonight I came for you. I've made mistakes, I've walked alone, but something in your voice felt home. You took my head and time stood still, like love was waiting on the hill.
Wow, what a sweet sound that she has, eh? Like that first few note, like instant tear in the eye. I was like, wow, this, it's like instantly, as soon as I hear her voice for the first time in a song, I think like instantly I'm like, oh, is this my new favorite song? And people have said, yeah, classic, it's like the last song you heard of hers is your favorite song. And I'm like, no, that's not how it is. It's not how it is. Like, I swear, it's different for me. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not unique after all. Maybe I'm just like you guys. It's that last note she sang is my favorite, because it's the closest I was to her.
If you say yes, I won't let go. I hold you close and let love grow. No promises of stars above, just me and you and simple love. I've waited long, I've prayed, I've tried. Forever starts with you tonight. I don't need riches, fame or gold. Your quiet smile is all I hope. If all I have is just your name, then let me live and die the same. Forever starts with you tonight.
let it play right out to the last second here. I guess not the last second. Yeah, like, okay, so a couple things going on for me in this song. Um, like weddings. I love weddings so much. I love them so much. I love the idea of marriage. I am a lover for sure. Above all, I love being married. Love having my one person. I love going and seeing or hearing of people being engaged. I love going to weddings. I love to see people, expressing their love for each other, their dying commitment, to be with only each other. I love that stuff. I also love, when people are, expecting, bringing a new life in. I love that so much. This song, wow. Speak of the angel. My wife just stepped in. She's currently working out, struggling today. It's her first day again, no nicotine. She went away with our daughter in the summer, or I guess in September, middle of September, to a concert in Toronto. Our daughter Kennedy, she saved her money from work and bought the plane tickets, bought the Airbnb, bought the concert tickets, brought her mother to this concert, and she was there like 7 months, 8 months, nicotine free, and around all this pot smoking and cigarette smoking, and she caved and ended up started vaping again. And now, so we're back. It's a month later. She's got her own vape, and she's struggling. She wants to, kick the habit again. And today's her second day one since no nicotine, and it's hitting her. I'm talking about marriage. I'm talking about my one person, and in she walks in. And she's like, "Oh, you're recording." I said, "Yeah, I'm recording." And I paused it for her, of course. So if you're wondering what that was, I'm like, oh, that's her walking in. I try to get her to join me in videos, and she's not having it. I talked about it with her this morning, and she says, "You think I'm going to join you in a video or something?" I said, "I do remember one time I said, 'Join me,' and you said, 'Not dressed like this.'" So that means that there is a time where you'll be dressed just right. Sit with me. Just saying. One day, maybe when we're old biddies, she'll sit with me if I still have this channel going. Anyway, I love love. That's the point of this. And so this song, it brought me to so many moments in my life that I cherish. And so a beautiful song. I'm just so thrown off by the interruption, and that's okay. That's reality. This is a true reaction. This is unedited. Google. I often Google asking for advice on how to make my channel better, and one of the things that it tells me to do is to edit. And I say, no, that's my thing. I don't do edits, and it tells me that that's a mistake. Google tells me that not editing is a mistake. And I just don't want to believe that. I want to believe that you guys appreciate the real Jeff, unedited. So, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? We'll see. Constantly, my videos are getting views. Some are getting more than others, and it just happens. It's just a fact of life. I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be. But I would love it if I started getting 50,000 views. That'd be so cool, right? Who doesn't want that kind of, success, I guess. Success. I am successful. I'm happy with what's going on. I appreciate you guys' support, so please follow links down below in the description. I'm going to end this right now. I talked way too much on this one, but hey, love is important to me, and so is this channel, and so are you guys. So thanks for the encouragement, the criticisms, and for listening to me ramble again. We'll catch you guys next week. Stay blessed.